Hello guys, welcome back for another video. How stress can affect homemaking. What are those basic tasks that I like to get done every day so make sure my home runs smoothly? Simple decor that can elevate the mornings, my favorite kitchen essentials and staples, and many more that are coming in this video. This video is sponsored by Zwilling Group. No matter how much I plan, life can get inconsistent. Positive stress helps me get things done. Negative stress can sabotage getting things done, ruining joy and goals. Sticking to the basics, it's a good way to start. What are those basics? It's personal to everybody. It's based on goals and lifestyle. Sticking to the basics, making the bed the biggest part of the bedroom, so when it's done, most of the room is done. Laundry and food prioritized, creating a list that can be revisited as time allows, but at least it's written down and not occupying my brain. Reducing physical items in a home is hard, but there's freedom to it. Decluttering my home has helped me to start working on my art. It supported me so well as I was homeschooling my boys for 7 years. I started to cook and bake more. When I simplified my kitchen, I started to pay attention to what I have in there and why I have it, and I started to shift my focus on products that really supported me throughout the day. Instead of stocking up on millions of gadgets, I stick to the basics, and I also like to consider it if it's a non-toxic one. A sharp knife, a great blender, a good shredder, fresh and safe food storage by Zwilling that keeps the food fresh up to 5 times longer than any other containers. Non-toxic pots that don't burn down the food are the staples for me. After getting the basic household chores out of the way, I start to work, and I'm going to create a new print because I'm gonna go to a birthday party, and that will be the first birthday for that little guy. After creating the design and starting to paint, I'm going to let that dry and I'm going to step outside for a little bit. I feel the season the most when I step outside, and I'm already getting excited for the Christmas season, how to decorate my home with all natural things from the property, and those videos are on the way. I've been using the Fresh and Safe food storage system by Zwilling for 3 years, a little bit over 3 years, and we were able to save so much food with that, and also it lessens the trip to the grocery store because it keeps the food fresh up to 5 times longer. Now comes the fun part. I like to paint the characters and the background too, but my most favorite when I can play around with the flowers and then the leaves, and I don't really plan those out. That's something I like to play around with, so I never know what I'm going to be end up with.
One, two, three.
Here's a little quick update on the studio, how it comes together.
Spin me around and around, turn me upside down. Spin me around and around, let me feel
New day, new hopes to make the best out of it.
it till I'm upside down. Call it again and again, my name. Hold me, tell me I'm not dreaming.
I drink lots of tea, and my friends like tea as well, so this big teapot will come very handy. I also love that it has a big opening, so I can put some herbs in there easily. It's easier to fill up with water, it's easier to clean, and it's made from stainless steel. Unlike most of the kettles that I checked out, they have some kind of coating inside, but this one is non-toxic.
You would open up, oh, spin me around and around, turn me upside down, spin me around and around.
Most of the time, I like to create my breakfast from scratch, but this morning I'm going to use this box one, not because I have to rush, because sometimes it happens, but because I want to figure out the texture of it and then recreate something similar, because I really like the flavor. I didn't like it as much for pancakes. I liked it better for waffle. So I definitely, if I use this in the future, I'm going to make a waffle out of it. But today I had a fun plan for the boys because it's Halloween today, and we don't do a lot of celebration. We didn't even go to trick or treat, but I still wanted to make some fun decor for them.
Been lying about everything but now. Oh, spin me around and around, turn me upside down.
I'm also going to make some smoothies. So here's the story. We started to rebel, I mean the 50% of the family, against George's green smoothie, not because we don't like it, but we kind of got bored of it. So we had like shared opinions what we want to have in the morning. So this personal blender will be the solution for this problem, and also that way my boys can create their own on the afternoon when they come home from school. We don't have to wait for each other. We don't need a big batch. We can personalize them.
And found.
Oh, never mind. In general, less powerful blenders will last 3 to 5 years. The Zwilling personal blender will last a lot longer. And if you are interested in this blender, if you use my code, you will receive this straw set for free. also have a code if you are interested in the fresh and safe food storage system. Use Scandish Home and you will receive 10 extra bags for free. I also created a playlist with all my videos how to clean, store, organize and use this Zwilling fresh and safe food system, and I will have that down below in the description box as well. Same food, same plates as every morning, yet it's gonna be different. This is a very easy way to cheer up the table in the morning and just get us into the Halloween mood. We don't really celebrate as much of the Halloween, but I just wanted to give a little spark to it for the kids. And if you have little ones, you can make this with them, so it's even more fun to serve the food with those. Today is Halloween, so there's a good chance maybe they're going to pass out something at the school, so I'm going to prepare something for the boys because they have food allergies. This brand typically uses better ingredients, no artificial coloring in there, and it's gluten and dairy free.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, I'll follow on golden. Golden, golden things.
I decided I'm going to make some Caesar salad, and the reason for that, the inspiration, well, I left some bread in the oven yesterday night. I forgot to eat them, and I'm going to use that in that salad.
Rainbow trout and hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow him. Golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, golden, gold leaves.
The bread is nice and crunchy. I should actually start doing that. It was less effort. I put some olive oil on it and I just left it in there for a long time. And then as for the dressing, I'm using the one from Costco. Salads are not typically my thing, but today somehow I was craving that. And hey, finally a healthy craving. Of course I'm making a soup. I don't think there's a video without soup. It is super simple. Basically, it's a soup that we usually do in Hungary around Christmas time, and that is way more complex than this one that I'm going to make. So this is a simplified version of it. Basically, all you need is a one big head of onion and then 2 or 3 tablespoons of paprika, and I used cod fish. A little bit of a salt, and I cook them until they're soft. This next one I'm going to make, I have this recipe up on the website, and basically it's the same ingredients. I'm just going to bake it in a different way. Sometimes I fry them, and then sometimes I just like to put them into one big dish. Now I'm going to separate them into two tiny ones, and this is from stove. I really love the quality and I love the size. The only thing I did differently, I sprinkled some cinnamon on the top and I added some nuts. Another favorite, I like to wrap some mango dates into bacon, and I'm going to use my Zwilling food storage so I can store them in there, and later I can just pop this into the oven, and whatever is left in there I can just put the lid on it and store the food in there again. That way all the 3 steps were done with one dish, so it's less dish to clean. Now I'm going to wrap the present for this little guy, and instead of wrapping the whole little wagon, because that was the original thought, I had another idea. I'm just going to put this present on top of it. I think it's gonna look cute, and I don't have to wrap this weird shape because it's always hard to wrap unless if you have a bag. But I like to use this paper from Home Depot. It's from the section where the painting stuffs are, so it's very affordable, and it usually goes with many other occasion that I have to use. So I have a couple of nice ones, but they are very specific with some flowers, so this one actually goes with everything. And I'm just going to put this on the top of the wagon, and I still have to finish the shadow box. The apple thingy is done, and you can put some honey on the top if you want to. I was thinking to put it on as I was baking it so it can caramelize a little bit, but it was good without honey as well. And next time I think I'm going to use some oatmeal in there. Thank you so much, Annette, for this beautiful bookmark. I really love the details and the style. It reminds me of my childhood somehow, maybe some of the books or something. It just reminds me of that. So thank you so much for this special cute gift. The inside soft and sweet, and the top it's crunchy from all the nuts. My inspirations are always coming from my friends and from the people that are around me, and I can recognize them in there. I can see their smile or their personality, and lots of them are my sons as well. I just like to incorporate them. I just need more space on that table. I'm still looking forward to have the studio. The shadow box is in the last phase. I'm wrapping it up. This is the most fun part when I can get creative. What can I use for that? And then in the future, so I will have a shadow box that I'm going to list, and I'm going to have some of that, and then maybe I'm going to have more kinds eventually, but as of right now, I want to simplify and have one kind, and that will be Christmas themed. So if you're looking for a Christmas present to buy, that will be available on my website, maybe over the weekend, we'll see. If you are stayed until the end, I so appreciate that, and thank you so much for that. And don't forget to use my code if you're checking out the Zwilling website. They have so many beautiful high quality items. I highly recommend them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye!